Hello everybody, Dan Babis here. Welcome back to Daily Soap Dish. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button down below because we cover a ton of 90 Day Fiancé right here on the channel. Right guys, so let's get into it. Today we have yet another story about Memphis Sandoval and Hamza Moknii from Tunisia. And the reason for that is because just today, just a few hours ago, a video was dropped showcasing why Memphis left the tell-all this season. So if you guys watched the tell-all 2 weeks ago, you know that Memphis just left. She just got up and left. At first, she was saying she had a migraine, and then she just kind of left and didn't come back and was never questioned on the tell-all. And this has led a lot of people to questioning the reason. Was she trying to hide something? Was she trying to hide perhaps the paternity of the baby? Because a lot of people are unsure if Hamza really is the daddy. And of course, we did our last video that we did. We learned from Hamza's alleged friend that Hamza himself is looking to get a DNA test on that baby. So this whole DNA test situation is kind of getting more prominence in a recent day. So perhaps Memphis didn't want to be questioned on that. A bunch of questions were left unanswered, and so we got this video, guys. Okay, first, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a look at this piece from Screen Rant, and the reason for that is because I'm gonna play the video for you guys, but the video can be a little confusing, and so let's take a look and let's see what happened first, and then we'll watch parts of the video. Okay, so this is what the piece is called right here. So Memphis's leaked video reveals why she left the tell-all. A video featuring Memphis Smith and her baby daughter leaked on Instagram explains why she left the tell-all. A video of Memphis with her baby daughter reveals why she left the tell-all. Due to rumors about Memphis and Hamza split after 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 Day Season 5, viewers eagerly awaited their tell-all segment for answers. However, when it was time to discuss their relationship at the reunion, Memphis hurriedly left after claiming she had a headache. While the 90 Day Fiancé cast and host Sean Robinson may have expected Memphis to return, she did, but only to inform everyone that she was leaving for good. As such, viewers didn't end up getting any information about Hamza and Memphis, apart from the fact that he'd arrived in America a month after their baby's birth. Even the name and gender of their child were not revealed. Memphis herself later posted a comment on Instagram about the baby being a girl and that she won't be sharing any photos of her online. That was, of course, after the whole, her posting a picture of her older child when that child was a baby and kind of fishing for attention, and that kind of going wrong for her. After that, she posted saying that, because of all these nasty comments that I didn't see, and other people say the same thing, as a result of that, she was not sharing any more pictures. And while that solved the mystery of Memphis and Hamza's baby to some extent, it still left one question unanswered. Why was Memphis implying that she and Hamza split after they unfollowed each other on Instagram? The show was supposedly going to have a separate tell-all segment of Memphis in a private room backstage after she complained of getting headaches. However, a leaked video that seems to have been taken by Memphis herself and forwarded to 90 Day Fiancé blogger Mary Pants explains why the mom of 3 really left. It appears that Memphis felt violated because she was filmed by the crew when she was vomiting and later breastfeeding her baby. So this is the video right here, guys. I'm gonna show you parts of that in a second. On an upset, Memphis can be heard confronting the crew as her baby keeps wailing throughout the video. There's another voice accompanying Memphis who could be her sister. Memphis complains to the 90 Day Fiancé producers about her privacy being violated, and the other woman mentions a whole ass grown man standing at the door with a camera while she has her titty out. In the post's comment section, users supported Memphis by adding that the baby's privacy should have been maintained and proper permission to step into the room should have been given to by Memphis before filming her. If she didn't agree to be filmed while breastfeeding, they shouldn't have been filming her, period. According to one person. There are still some out there who think Memphis was faking being sick and didn't want to answer any questions about her married life with Hamza. Questions had also been raised about Memphis and Hamza's baby paternity since she became pregnant just a few weeks after meeting Hamza. So some viewers suspect Memphis doesn't want anyone to find out who the father of the baby is. A lot of a growing number of users, I guess I could say, is in that boat, because of course her timeline leaves very little wiggle room for Hamza to be the dad. And so a lot of people are starting to question that. And like I said, we did the last video we did. If you guys didn't check it out, you can go check it out. An alleged friend of Hamza spewed some tea online, and in that tea, Hamza is allegedly trying to get a DNA test, and Memphis is allegedly refusing to give Hamza that DNA test. If that's true, that's very unfair, and I think is going to lead to some complications for Memphis. I think she's going to have to give him that paternity test, or it's going to lead to some trouble for her. Okay, so let's take a look at this video, guys. So this comes to you from the Mary Pants Instagram account. So let me just pause it for 1 second. So I'll leave a link to this video in the comments or in the description down below, guys. So I'm just going to take my actually, I'll just leave myself on here. Let me put my headphones on. So let's take a listen to this together. I don't know if we'll play the whole thing. It's a little confusing about what's going on, but you guys will get the idea. So here we go, guys.
I'll call you back later, babe.
You said what miscommunication? Because you had the cameraman in the crawl of the damn door.
Supposed to be filming inside the door. I was told you left the door open. Every time you guys came in and out of the room, you shut the door. And that one time you left the door open. Don't try to act like you didn't know. Let's take full responsibility. No, you knew he was in the door.
So that second voice is rumored to be Memphis's sister. Memphis posted something a few days ago that she saw her sister at the tell-all after a very long time, if I remember correctly. And so it sounds like this person is on her side. It sounds like this is her sister kind of having her back, so to speak, against the TLC crew right here.
Doorway, because when I walked to the bathroom, you were talking about camera.
I
microphones was not trying to leave an open shot.
But you didn't even say anything when we were mad about it. When we said, know, because if you felt some type of way, you would have said it then. I'm sitting in there, I'm sick, I'm throwing up, my blood pressure is elevated, I'm dehydrated, I'm trying to feed my baby, and here you guys are. You guys don't care about no one, and that's the thing. I never told her how I felt about Sharp, any of this stuff. This is her own judgment based off of what she's seen. So that's something. That means that it's not me.
I could just speak for just 1 minute just to explain. So I was asked to go up to the door and to, knock and check on you. And I wanted to genuinely check on you. And I was going to ask you if later on you were comfortable with a camera coming in once you felt a little better, but obviously you were nursing and I didn't want to bother you then.
Then why wouldn't you shut the door behind you?
I did shut
What did you really do?
Open. It did not come. You left it open.
Let's
go like that. Doors literally, they go, and then I kind of
No. Why every time that the door shut, you shut the door?
Now we're playing pretend like no.
Listen, let's calm down and not scream, because I honestly think that, don't worry, no footage is going to be used.
That's not even the point. The point is it shows you guys' integrity and you don't have any.
Well, I think that we're standing here and we're really upset that you're upset. Megan's apologized.
So you're upset that I'm upset, but you're not upset at the supposed miscommunication. Do you understand? No, well, that's not what you said. You said you're upset that I'm upset. You're not upset at the actions of your employees, right?
And
I don't see that cameraman down here who is looking at my boob. I'm sitting there breastfeeding my daughter.
I can assure you, he did not get a shot of you.
Okay, that doesn't matter. He still was. Her titty was out.
Do you want to pull your titty out for everybody to see right now? No. And I'm so sorry that you felt so vulnerable and exposed, because I would never want you to. That's why I kept closing the door when I did say come over. Like Tim kept going over and closing the door and just.
Oh, no, he closed the door once. Like, oh my God, this is what makes me so irritated, is because you're lying right now. I was sitting right there. You're lying.
You guys have watched.
Listen,
you've watched the show, right? Have you ever seen a shot like that used in the show?
Listen, that's beyond it. That's not the point. They invade.
Okay, guys, so you kind of get the point. A lot of bickering, a lot of going back and forward here. It's just Memphis, and I think it's her sister. I can't confirm that 100%, but Memphis and her sister, from what I gather, are kind of just bitching out the TLC crew, TLC producers who are there. One of the ladies sounds like she has a British accent. And so they're really upset that, you know, there was a crew member there with a camera, and supposedly he was filming Memphis while she was breastfeeding. And so she got very upset, and then you can hear the TLC crew saying, you know, it's not like we're going to use that footage. So perhaps a miscommunication on the TLC crew part. Yeah, so look, I'm going to take a look at some of the comments here for more context. The question here is was Memphis being too dramatic? You know, she got word from TLC producers that the footage wasn't going to be used. Was this reason enough to walk out? I don't know. You know, I mean, yeah, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. I'm kind of conflicted on this one. I personally don't think that the TLC crew should have filmed her. I think she should have a right to her privacy. But on the other hand, I don't think that she should have just left the tell-all completely and just not given us answers. I don't feel like this is reason enough. I think that she is trying, my opinion, I think she's trying to hide under this excuse to say that she had a real, like, probable cause or an actual reason to leave the tell-all and not give anybody any answers. Like I said, this doesn't excuse the TLC crew. They should have asked for permission or just not gone in the first place. But I just don't see why she had to just completely leave the premises at all. So just my opinion. Maybe you guys let me know what you think. You might see it differently. So let me know what you think. That's my opinion. So this is what Mary Pan says here. So Memphis left the tell-all. This is why. So you can hear her explaining all of this. And another person says here, wasn't this after she decided to leave? Then this is not the reason why she left. If there's more of a reason, well, we don't know, but this is from the break to out the door. So from what we're understanding here by what Mary Pants is saying is that this is so from the break to out the door. So somehow, I guess this was right before she actually exited the building, right? Because there was two instances, right? There was one instance when Memphis left and then came back, and then there was another instance when she left and just didn't come back at all. So it sounds like this might be right before she exits the building. Yeah. Also, the other thing is Memphis is saying she was throwing up, she had migraines, she felt really, really sick, and all of that. But, you know, I don't know. I guess that's part of her reasoning about why she had to leave as well. I'm just going to go over to John Yates because he has a post of this too. This is what Evelyn says. I wanted to get this to you guys, so I'm just going to pause this. This is what Evelyn says. So Evelyn, of course, has been on the show before. Evelyn Villegas and Corey Rathgeber. And this is what she says. She's just so annoying, and leaking something like this is just wrong, and I hope it gets her fired from the new season she is supposed to be filming. Cameraman follows us everywhere, and you can always request to stop, and then they do. Baby keeps crying, and she is not caring. If she feels so violated by someone seeing her breast while breastfeeding, then she should cover it up. In my country, women breastfeed their kids everywhere. If you want to cover up, it's okay. If you don't want to, that's okay too. Tell-alls are hard to film, and it's long period of hours. My last one was 12, but we got paid for that. It's her job. Don't get the point of this video when in the tell-all they did explain that she was sick and needed to go. Hamza seems so cool though. So this is what Evelyn says here. And so there you go, guys. So according to Evelyn, this is my understanding too. According to Evelyn, the camera crew follows you everywhere and they kind of film. However, this is my understanding, and I've been told this by other cast members, you always have a right to say no. And if you do, the cameraman will usually stop. Sometimes you have to be more persistent. It really depends on the angle. However, in this case, in this particular case, I don't think that the cameraman would have persisted because, like the other person, TLC person was saying, they don't show this kind of footage anyways. It wouldn't really add anything to the story. It definitely wouldn't add anything to see Memphis breastfeeding to the tell-all in a room all by herself. This was bus footage. My understanding, based on what I'm hearing, is that the camera crew, they're basically given a task to follow these people around and film as much as they can. A lot of the footage that they film, this is how it works. A lot of footage that they film gets scrapped and not used, right? So they want to compile as much footage as they can to then, when they do the edit process, to sift through all, you know, these hours and hours and hours of footage and then figure out the best possible way to edit that to tell the most engaging story. This is how it works, and that's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing that the TLC crew, they're given a mission, the camera crew, to just go around and follow people so that they have shots of everything going on at all times. So I don't know if it's more than a misunderstanding. To me, it sounds like a misunderstanding. You know, look, Memphis has been blowing everything out of proportion here, so my interpretation is this is just another instance of Memphis flying off the handle, so to speak. I'm not saying that the TLC crew should have filmed her, but I'm not sure that I understand Memphis's reaction to being just so mad and just leaving completely the tell-all and foregoing her obligations to kind of give us answers and everything, just over this disagreement. Just my opinion. But, you know, also some other people have said that she had no problems with producers kind of coming and filming her in bed right after she had sexy time. And then, you know, you guys remember when, when the season started, Memphis was in the shower, right? And she was doing sexy time over the phone with Hamza on. The producers were filming her. So some people are saying she had no problem then, but she seems to have a problem now with the producers, just getting a glimpse of her breastfeeding. So it seems hypocritical in a sense. I'm not sure that I disagree, because she didn't seem to have a problem at certain points. So it's kind of like she's purposefully picking in this instance to kind of have an issue, walk out, not give any answers, not have to, just stay on the hot seat and take questions. And I'm not going to. That's my opinion. My opinion is that Memphis really felt like she didn't want to answer questions. She did not want to be grilled. And you could see it online in her behavior as well. She doesn't take criticism well. She lashes out when you criticize her, calls you a demon, a lowlife, and all kinds of other things. I don't think she can take criticism. And that's my interpretation based on everything else that we saw. She didn't want to take the criticism. She saw this as an opportunity. Like I said, doesn't excuse what TLC producers did, but I think she saw this as an opportunity, pounced on it, and then just exited and left without giving us answers. Look, that's just my interpretation, guys. Maybe you guys see this differently. You guys let me know what you think of this whole thing in the comment section down below. I just wanted to bring you guys this update because this is the never-ending saga with Memphis and Hamza, but we know that they're kind of broken up right now and in the process of getting a divorce based on everything that we've heard. So that's the latest with these two guys. Let me know if seeing this video, and just kind of reading these comments and all of that changes your opinion about what happened or changes your opinion about Memphis and Hamza. Let me know in the comment section down below, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. Hit that subscribe button down below. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.